Hi there and welcome back and hello and welcome to any new subscribers. My name's Tania from Tatty Treasures. Today's video is fabric embellishments and it's part of a botanical series that I'm doing. So we started off making bases and then we've gone on to fabric embellishments. We'll then go on to paper embellishments and then, you know, folios and, and that type of thing. So I've got lovely little, well, I've got two little projects today. One, in my scrap tin, which I've just pulled some out, this is my scrap tin. I've got lots of really small pieces, and what am I going to do with them? Occasionally I want a really tiny piece, but they're too small. So I thought I'll just pin them together and just put a button on and they'll make nice little dangles. So first we'll just make a couple of those. So I don't want to cut anything down for it because that's not the purpose of it. Like these ends of sari, perfect. That's perfect. Probably will chop that up because it's you know, there's not a lot to it. So these little bits of, I'll probably use that for something. I've got loads of bits of muslin, so I don't mind just chopping a bit of that up because I have got plenty of that. There's a bit here. So let's just have a quick look in the tin. These are all funny pieces. I've not long done a video using some of those. So I've got another bit of lace, more bits of seam binding, bit of sari, a bit of ribbon. I hope you've all got bits like this. I'm sure you have. I'm sure you've probably even got bits smaller than smaller than these. I do try and keep on top of them, and you know, I do try and get them used, because otherwise what's the point in saving them? You might as well just throw them away in the first instance. That'd be good for chopping up because it's a little bit thick for other things. So that's absolutely loads. Let's put that back. I'm going to throw that. So let's have a look. I don't want them particularly 1K. So I've got some. So I've just got some ball pins. You could use safety pins as well. They don't have to be ball pins, whatever you've got. And I'm going to start off by putting the button, and I've opened it so that's at the back, so the button will be at the front. So I'm just going to go in. Do something a bit bigger. I'm not liking. I'm not liking that green right at the front. It's too bright for me. So let's go. Just do it so it just peeps out. Or make your mind up. But they're easy enough to thread on and off till you like what you've got. Do something a bit darker now. And that's it. So again, I think it's perfect for using these little scrap bits up. So I think I'm going to put a little bit of lace first. Put that brown or beige. Put the green. Again, I could do with something longer at the back. And then I'll just chop that off. So that's that one. Make a couple more. So I think with this one, I'm going to have this ribbon at the front. So that one next. Put this one in. In fact, I'm going to put that little bit. I've not put my button on, have I? Haha. Put that there. That there. And those two. What about using some of this? Would have been nice if I'd ironed it out because it is quite thick, but obviously it's bunched up. I wonder if to put that netting on, and then maybe. So look at that. I'm obviously going to cut it down a little bit. Yeah, I like that. So that's that one. Right, what we got left? Let's get a button on before I forget. Bits of lace. We might go. That would be nice. And that. Oh yeah, I like that. Right, we've got any lace left? No. So I might go zigzag. Well, not very sharp, this pen, and I think I'll have that bit of floral material. Yeah, this pen, I think the points fell off. This little bit of sari, like so. Of that one. Oh, this is getting right on my nerves. Right, so, and then I'm going to finish it off with that. Yep. So that's that one. Right, they can go back in my tin for another time. Right, so the second thing that we're going to make is this, and I absolutely love this idea of a button and then a charm hanging off it. Now, I got this idea from Barbie, who is Nellie and Ruth Designs. I will put Barbie's link underneath. Hers are a lot nicer and neater than mine. She's absolutely lovely, and she does a lot of retro type things, and really love watching her. Her styles are very, very different, but yeah, I love her. And she did these. So she'd bought some sari, which sometimes it's I don't know if it's to do with like these silk mites or something. I think they eat away at it and it can break up, and all hers was tearing, so obviously she didn't want to be, you know, tying it around journals and things like that. Let me just get my sorry out actually, because it's all in with these things. That's sorry. I think I'm going to back it on, in fact I might get a proper piece of muslin out. Right, pop them back in there. So that's all I've got. I've not got loads. Let's just get some muslin out. This is the one that I've just put my paint water in it. Right, so all she did was cut a few pieces of muslin. Just layered it up. That at the back, so that's the widest one I've got. Can go there. You can probably all have a bit of this. And obviously you can do the same thing with your bits of ribbons and laces, like I've just done with the little dangles. It's just really whatever you've got left. So what's that? Layer them the way that I want them. Right, I've got another piece of that. Let's have some of this. But Bobby ironed all hers, so they looked a lot bigger than mine, because obviously the sari is wider than it looks. So we'll have that on there. I can't find an end, that's it. So I think 3 or 4 different layers would be nice. I don't really. Right, that's probably enough for that one. Oh, come on. Oh, don't laugh. Blow them off. Right, that's that one. So those two have got enough. So we've got that one. Let's have a bit of that. I'll straighten them out before I go to sew them. That can go there. That can go there. We want some for this one, so that can go there, and that. A lot quicker doing it like this, because when I come to sew them, I'm going to have to straighten them all out anyway. So yeah, that was a bit of a waste of time. And we'll have some of this one. So that's that. Pop that away. Right, so I'll start with a bigger one first. So I'm just gonna pull them out and position them how I want them to be. So they're like fabric clusters. I'd like this one open a little bit. So that's that one. And then I think I'm just going to put some of this at the back, just to make them a little bit more, you know, I don't know what the word is, but yeah, that. I suppose as well something for the stitching to go in. So, plus I think all them ripped cottons and that all adds some interest. So I'm just going to keep that on there for now. And we're going to get a charm out. Now we obviously don't want massive ones, we just want really tiny ones. So there's a little butterfly there, and I've got some jump rings, and I can just do these with my fingers. So I'll pop that on there, and I'm then going to put the button on like so. Close it up. Oh, let's get the thread ready first. I don't think, no, I need to put some thread on. So this is a linen thread, which I can't find the end of. It's like so close. Oh. I normally get all my needles threaded off camera. Oh. Oh. I hope you're all going, come on, you can do it. You've done it before. It just seems too fat for the hole, and that's the one I use all the time. Oh, I think this one's the same. Oh, it's hurting my eyes now. I think Julie from Camellia Crafts, I think she's got a threader. I might have to get one. Oh, it's like through, but I've got it. Oh, thank goodness for that. Right, so we threaded up. I'm not going to knot it or anything. So I'm going to, drop my button. I'm going to position it where I want it. And then, so I'm just going to watch the thread so it doesn't poke out. And I'm going to leave a bit. And I'm going to put my finger on it. And I'm not going to poke myself with the needle, because I'll move it out of the way. Oh, this is tough. Should have just used normal cotton actually. Okay. And see, I've obviously done my thread really long, so I don't have to thread the needle again, which obviously then takes longer to sew. So yeah, just sew the button on as normal. Ow. Ow, got it again. Ooh. Let's get this on again where the charm is. And I think her buttons was bigger than mine as well. Okay, so my buttons aren't as big. I actually prefer it like that, more crunched up. So I don't have to take some off this actually. I think it's too big for the middle embellishment. So I shall do the next one more like that. So might do it. I think now I'm thinking about it, it's it's worse. When I did the first one, I didn't think about it. I was following Barbie. So yeah, I didn't really think about it. But now I'm thinking about it. It's like, ah. So I'm going to do it towards this side because I'm thinking I'll probably cut some of that off. And I think I'm going to like bring that up. Let's get another charm. Right, what shall we have on it? Shall we have a little owl? So close that up, like so. If you've not got buttons or these little rings, just do it with a ball pen, like that. Right, so that's that. Let's get me thread. Place that where I want it. Yep. Make sure it's laying straight. It's better. I'm going through the back, and again, I'll just leave enough that it's not gonna pull out. I know it's caught older, that material, and I'm fine with that because I was probably cutting some of it off anyway. But yeah, I think when when you watch somebody on camera, it's hard to get. I can see why people do ask about what size is this and what size is that, because yeah, you actually want to know a size just so you can visualize it. And now looking at Barbie's clusters against her button, then she either used really tiny pieces of fabric, which she didn't, or her buttons was a lot bigger than mine. But yeah, until you do it and it's a bit out of proportion, it is hard to visualise that part. But I hadn't got any bigger buttons anyway. This is really what buttons I've got, because I just ordered brown ones. Right, I'll just go through the charm one again, and I think that will do that. Okay. Oh, I don't think I went through that loop. Oh, no, I didn't. So I'll just go through the loop. I'll do it again. I didn't bother putting that muslin at the back, did I? But I don't think it actually needs it. So I think that's better, but I'm going to take that off. Yeah, that's better than the other one. But I feel like it's a bit bare underneath there. So I think what I'm going to do is go through again and just catch that. Yeah. Okay. I think that'll give it a nice shape. I can't find the holes now. That's it. Let's see, that should do it. So next time, before I tie off, I'm going to have a look if it needs any adding somewhere else at the back. Yeah, that's loads better. So that's that one. Oh, I love these. Right. There. Put that there. I'm going to do that in half. Ooh, I might catch all these. Like that. Okay, let's get a little thing. What else have I got? What's small? I think I've got a small dragonfly. So I'm putting that on that way on the ring, and then I'm putting the button through the other side backwards. Am I? No, I'm not. That's so funny, isn't it? Because I thought about it, I've not done it right, whereas the other ones I just did it. Ah, right, I've got it. Yeah. So that's how you do it. And now the charm's on the wrong way. That's bizarre. Oh, I wish I hadn't have thought about it now. That's it. Oh, isn't that funny? How you just do something when you've not thought about it, and then when you think about it, you can't do it. It's still the wrong way around. Can't break the ring. Is that it? Yeah. Oh. Oh, I hope I don't do the next one like that. That was horrendous. Oh, it's made me feel ill. Right, let's get this on. Oh, it has gave me a headache, that. So, yeah, don't do it. Don't do it how I did it. I don't know why that went all complicated. Because, yeah, I've just done 3 and not had a problem. Right, I can't even sew now. I've lost all ability. I think it's getting on for tea time, actually. I'm hungry. That's probably what it is. Right. Right, let's now that's down. I'm not liking the shape at all, because it's going to go that way. So I think I'm going to add that. So yeah, that's a good idea actually, to stop and have a look and then sew something else in if needed. Right, that should be fine. Try and... That's bad, that's hanging. Oof. I wonder if I can do another one with this thread what's left, or if I need... I think I'm going to need to rethread it. I think I'll pause it while I rethread it. I've just lost all ability now. That's it. Let's tie it off again. That's it. So that's that one. Yeah, I'm quite happy with that. So I'm going to pause while I put some more thread on. Hopefully it will just thread. Let's get the next one set up. Kind of that like so. And that there. I just hope I can keep that down. I suppose you could glue them, couldn't you? And let the glue dry and stuff. I don't know how hard it'd be to get through it. Right, I've seen a tick, and then we've just got 2 more to do. Okay, I threaded that fine. Right, so we've got our button, we've got our ring. So I don't know if to put the button on first now. It's made me question it. Right, so that's the button, and then the charm will go at the front of it, won't it? Will that? Yeah. Let's try and bend it in a bit. Yeah, see, that'll go like that. Okay. Phew. So I want to try and get those two a bit like that. Yeah, I'd like that shape. So we'll get that there. Try and catch it. Yeah. So I think these are going to make really nice additions. It's so nice to start adding fabric things to journals and folios. I'm going to say I've really shied away from fabrics and stuff until I started doing the fabric embellishments in the botanical series, and I did it, you know, on purpose, and I've done it before I started the paper embellishments, because I thought if you do the paper first, I'll just then think, oh, I've got plenty of embellishments, I don't need any more. Which I did when I did the woodland series. I might have done an odd couple of fabric things, but yeah, I didn't do many because I was just thinking, well, I've got loads of embellishments, so yeah, I thought I'd force myself to do it, and I'm glad I have, because I have got a bit more confident with that. I want you going that way, that's it. So I think I've got another 2 coming up after after this one. One of them's another paper clip one, and some ruffles, and then that will be it for the fabric ones. Okay, I can't actually think of anything else to add to it. So I've racked my brain. Well, I want to go through the charm, and then that should be enough. Go back down and then tie it off. So do it again. Okay. that's how I wanted it. Yeah, I like that one. Right, last one. So I've got lots of bits on this one. I think I'll fold this one in half. So a lot of these sari silks are from Olive's Original, who is on Etsy. Right, we've got a button, got a ring, oh, something small. Oh, got a nice small, oh no. So I don't want it like that because it wouldn't lay flat. That's the same. I think a lot of these leaves are far too big. Don't want that. No, it's far too big for the button. I've already got a ring on that. I might as well use that one. It's been doing something at some point. Right, so where does the button go? I'm going to put the button on first. I'll have to watch it back and see what I was doing the first time before I mentioned it. Right, so that's that one. And I'll get that on that. I don't think I want any muslin. Okay, through. Let's catch it. Ooh, that was close. I bet you I'm going to end up pulling that through. Just quick get up before. Right, that's fine. Really do it. That's it. That's a better positioning. So yeah, go and check Barbie's video out, and she shows you what she's where she's put them, and you know, different things, what she's put them on and stuff, and they look really, really nice. She's done hers in like, I think a bit like a raspberry ripple kinds of colours, and very, very pretty. Right, I think that's totally gone the wrong way what I wanted it, so I am going to rip some of this down, and I'm going to go can have it about there. Right, my thread's in the back, isn't it? So another couple of stitches. Last one, going back through the charm one. I don't think I can get through that one. Ooh. Okay, I'll tie it off. Put it again. Right, that's that. So I'm going to put my thread back in here. Oh, that was a different needle, wasn't it? Let's put that in there and put that back with my normal needles, and that's that one. So yeah, I love them. I think they're really different. I've never ever seen a charm through a button. I'm not saying it's never been done before, but yeah, when I saw a video, I thought that's brilliant. It looks so cute. And that's that one. And then we've obviously got our little ones with our bits of scraps. So thank you very much for joining me today, and I shall see you in the next video. Bye for now.